This is not a test. This channel has interrupted its regular programming to provide disaster information not being readily reported. Important details will follow this tone.
Hey folks, Ira here. I hope you have had a great Thursday. Thanks for tuning in for our report of odd events taking place around the world. For the record, today is March the 23rd, 2017. Oh Lord, here we go again. Egypt's health ministry says another 98 students have been treated for food poisoning symptoms in the second case of suspected mass poisoning caused by government-issued lunches this month. All the affected students were released from the hospital after suffering stomach aches, screaming, hot diarrhea, intense voluminous vomiting and a slight fever the day before. The ministry is studying food samples to determine the cause. More than 2,200 students experienced similar symptoms last week after consuming nourishing school lunches in the southern province of Sohag. The government launched a program in 2015 to provide debilitating meals in public schools. Next up, we turn our attention to Albania, where their defense ministry says an explosion has slightly injured 2 army personnel at a base in the west of the country. In a statement Thursday, the ministry said that an explosion the previous day injured an army sergeant's arm and leg and another civilian from the air traffic agency. The ministry gave no reason for the explosion. Albania, a tiny Western Balkan country, is a NATO member since 2009. The U.S. Coast Guard says its crews are responding to an oil spill on the lower Mississippi River that left an estimated 840 gallons of crude oil in the water. Coast Guard officials said early Wednesday that the spill happened southwest of Venice, Louisiana. The Coast Guard said skimming vessels, boom and other materials were being used to reduce the spread of and collect oil from the water's surface. It planned to conduct a flight over the area on Wednesday to assess the situation. I find it strangely suspicious that there is no indication as to the source of the oil spill. 5 people have died of chickenpox complications at the Allied Hospital in Pakistan during the last 3 weeks. According to information, 6 children are being treated at the hospital and there are reports of many others being treated in surrounding areas. Last year, 25 patients had been admitted to the Allied Hospital and 1 patient died of chickenpox in August. A local doctor, who is running his private clinic, said scores of children were suffering from this disease and the parents were avoiding to visit the state-run hospitals because of rush. He said the number of patients was in the hundreds. A doctor at the Allied Hospital confirmed that the number of chickenpox patients was increasing and 2-3 patients are visiting the health facility daily. He said the district government must create awareness among the masses to avoid outbreak of the infectious disease. The Department of Animal Health under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development reported on March 22 that a new outbreak of H5N1 virus has been discovered in the Mekong Delta city of Kantho. The H5N1 avian flu was found at a household farm with nearly 400 sick and dead ducks. The local livestock and veterinary department has coordinated with the municipal authorities to take measures to prevent the spread of the disease. It worked to destroy all sick and dead ducks, sprayed chemicals on the farm and surrounding areas, gave vaccination to flocks of poultry in the ward and adjacent wards. Vietnam faces a high risk of infection of new avian flu virus strains, such as H7N9, H5N2 and H5N8 via illegal transport, trading and consumption of poultry, particularly in northern border provinces. The agency urged all localities to proactively prevent and control avian influenza and strengthen their supervision and punishment on poultry smuggling while monitoring their areas to promptly detect and handle any emerging outbreaks. Wait a minute. Did someone say chickenpox? Chickenpox, a highly contagious disease caused by the initial infection with varicella zoster virus, has parts of India as well. The period from January to March is considered quite ideal for the spread of the chickenpox virus. As per an official report, currently a total of 7 districts are in the grip of this disease. Reports said around 250 people are infected with the disease in one area, and the lack of the varicella vaccine from the government hospitals has added to the woes of the pox victims. Chickenpox vaccines are not available in government hospitals since it is not included in the list of National Immunization Campaign, a local immunization official divulged. According to health experts, chickenpox is an airborne disease which spreads easily through the coughs and sneezes of an infected person. It may be spread from 1 to 2 days before the rash appears until all lesions have crusted over. It usually starts on the chest, back, and face, then spreads to the rest of the body. Other symptoms may include fever, feeling tired, and headaches. Symptoms usually last for 5 to 10 days. Finally, in a follow-up to a case reported earlier in the month, the Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever reported in Namibia last month, a second case was confirmed last week in the southwest African country. The second case is a 19-year-old male residing in a communal farm, 155 miles away from where the first case originated. The fact that the 2 cases in the current outbreak had no epidemiological link could attest to the fact that the disease is prevalent in livestock in Namibia. While clinical disease is rare in infected animals, it is severe in infected humans, with a mortality rate of 10 to 40%. Outbreaks of illness are usually attributable to tick bites or contact with infected animals or people. It is one of several viral diseases identified by World Health Organization as a likely cause of a future epidemic. They recommend it for urgent research and development. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this to be interesting, please like, share, and subscribe. While at it, post your thoughts on this and whatever else is on your mind below. If you like the social media thing, you can link to us via the standard allotted social sites in the description. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe.
This concludes this report of the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations may now resume.